I'm joined by Dr. Brightence. He is the Chief Inventor and Chairman Managing Director of Brightence Electronics International Limited. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you so much.
I know people have seen you here time and again. They are wondering what exactly have you brought again this time. But I want you to tell us quickly what products your company is putting up at this time.
Yes, in Brightence Electronics Company, like I always say, it's a research establishment where we are into the local production of Brightence inverters, Brightence alternator boosters, Brightence phase selectors, Brightence automatic changeover, Brightence MPPT solar charge controller, and now the latest one is the Brightence inverter batteries.
Christmas is upon us, obviously. So if I were going to buy any of these items or products, I naturally would be looking forward to some sort of discounts. Is that possible at this time?
Yes, what we do in Brightence Electronics Company now is that you make a minimum deposit of 50,000 naira. The product will be kept in the office and it will be sold for you at a promo discounted price. So that means if you make a deposit of 50,000, we'll give you 4 months to make installment payment plan. So within the 4 months, you have to pay on the promo discounted price, even when the promo seasons are over. So that means if at the end of the day you are able to make the payment within 4 months, we'll give you an extra grace of extra 1 month, making it a total of 5 months. So at the end of the 5th month, you are not able to complete your payment, you will pay the normal price for the said goods. Then as for those who want to get the product at higher purchase, we will tell you the money for higher purchase, the amount for the higher purchase based on what you are buying. You pay 60% of the said amount, pay the remaining 30% within 3 months. Then as for customers who have been using our products before, no matter the number of years, you can return the ones you bought before to upgrade it to a higher kVA machine. Or maybe you have our product, you introduce 6 of your friends, we'll give you the next kVA upgrade free of charge. So that's some of the incentives available.
Let's talk about 2 things, certification and standardization. That will give many enlightened people concern. They want to use items that are standardized, certified by the relevant authorities. Then, health hazards. Are there any health hazards associated with your products?
Well, in Brightence Electronics Company, by the grace of God, like I always say, it's a research establishment. So most of the time, a research company will make a product, sell to the market, watch customers' reaction, go back, improve on the product, and resell again. By the grace of God, almost all our products are already certified by Standard Organization of Nigeria, and the latest certificate we just received now is for the Brightence locally made inverter batteries, deep cycle batteries that are dry cells. Now, I want to tell you now as a medical doctor, fully registered with the Nigerian Medical and Dental Council. You see, all deep cycle batteries for inverters, they are made with lead acid batteries. So that means, because we discovered recently now that some customers tend to want to buy something cheaper, then they start going for wet cell batteries. You see, these wet cell batteries, they are not ideal because of the health implications associated with it. For example, you are using a wet cell battery, especially the ones that use distilled water. You will discover over a period of time that the water level is dropping, which shows that it's evaporating into the room or the environment. So we all have different level of immune system and tolerance level. So each time you keep inhaling these fumes, these lead acid fumes coming out from the battery gradually, you may come down with respiratory cancers, lung problems, bronchitis, as the case may be. We live in a jet age. You that is hearing our voice, go to Google, type effect of lead acid poisoning. You will see it yourself. It's there online. But I want to let you know that one of the reasons Standard Organization gave us certificate for our batteries is because our batteries are dry cell batteries, and the batteries are very good because solar panels and inverter ought to be a renewable energy, a clean energy. Actually, so the battery is actually good and durable for all kinds of inverters.
What distinguishes between your batteries and solar panels from the others we have on the market right now?
Okay, the solar panel we make at Brightence Electronics is designed according to the Nigerian weather conditions, so that during the rainy season it will not be dragging thunderstorms, because thunder is a source of electricity. So if you are using an inferior panel, you may have troubles during the rainy season because you will not have to be re-earthing that house or buying thunderstorms arrestors everywhere. But in Brightence Electronics Company, the solar panels we sell with our inverter, they are designed according to the Nigerian weather conditions in such a way that when you are using it during the rainy season, it does not drag thunderstorms. You don't have to buy thunderstorm arrestor in your house. You don't have to re-air that, because we know that sometimes some of our customers may not be the owner of the residence where they live. So these are some of the things we do about the solar panel. The shelf life for our solar panel is 20 years shelf life, and we give warranty of 2 years anyway, but the shelf life is 20 years. And as for the inverter with the solar panel, are very compatible. If you are going to use our inverter with solar panels, you will discover that it can power your ACs, deep freezers, your borehole, depending on the kVA you are buying. And we also have our MPPT solar charge controller that also track the sunlight at maximum point intensity. The solar charge controller also can charge 12 volt, 24 volt down to 192 volt inverter battery system. So these are some of the unique features about our products. And the inverter has double system circuit breakers. It has inbuilt thunderstorm facility also during rainy season. So these are deliberate things we put into our product to make them outstanding in the market.
There's something novel regarding your line of products, the energy bulb, locally made. You want to talk to us about that quickly?
Yes, you see, in Brightence Electronics Company, we discovered that most people use what they call, in quote, white bulbs in their house. And then some are 18 watts, some are even 12 watts, some are even 40 watts of such bulb. But I want to let you know that those 18 watts and 40 watts of those energy saving bulb is still too big to be used for inverters, and even for public power like BDC, NEPA, or PACN, as the case may be. When you use all those bulbs also for public power, they consume more energy too from your prepaid meter. So because of this, Brightence Electronics Company went into research, now producing the 5-watt Brightence energy saving bulb. I can bet you that the 5-watt Brightence energy saving bulb is brighter than the normal conventional 18-watt bulbs you find in the market. Then the 12-watt Brightence energy saving bulb is even brighter than the 200-watt incandescent bulb.
So that's as impressive as it can be. So it distinguishes it from what you have on the market. That's the point you were making.
Yes.
But then, with all of this, some persons have called you a loaded inventor. You cannot be this loaded and not be able to do a transfer of some of these loads that you carry. So what are the programs you have in place in terms of training and capacity building? Okay,
as part of, you see, like you know right from time, these whole things are God-given talents. Because I'm a medical doctor by profession, trained at the University of Benin, fully registered with Nigeria Medical and Dental Council. So all these electrical things are God-given talents. So, but in order for us to be able to transfer this knowledge from one generation to another, we started engaging secondary schools now. What we do in Brightence Electronics as part of our corporate social responsibility and vocational studies and technical skill acquisition program, we go to secondary school from SS2 to SS3, train them on how to reproduce and fabricate or assemble the Brightence analog inverter. Because if you don't know how to assemble the analog inverter, there is no way you can go into the printed circuit board or the PCB boards inverter or digital inverters. So what we do is we train science students how to reproduce and assemble and fabricate the Brightence inverter analog. Then those who are not in sciences in the secondary school, we train them on how to do the installation with solar panel or generators or public power installation, so that they can learn the installation process, so that by the time they are through with their WAEC or NECO, they can fall back to themselves as student entrepreneurs or self-employed before heading again into the university. Then for those in the university, if you want to do your industrial attachment or IT placement, come to Brightence Electronics for practical-oriented skill acquisition program. Those who are not even educated can also come to Brightence Electronics. But one outstanding thing we do at Brightence Electronics is, if you pay for your ward to come and learn what we are fabricating or assembling there, at the end of the training program, for example, the inverter, each candidate will take that product home, so that whoever is the sponsor, we see
something tangible.
Yes, that we see the live product manufactured or assembled by that individual candidate.
On that note, I'll quickly say in 20 seconds, just give us your contact information, because this is something really interesting.
All right, Brightence Electronics Company is located at number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road. Number 30 Federal Government Guest College Road, near UBTH in Ugbowo, Benin City. We open our office on Monday, Wednesdays, and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday only, from 10 o'clock in the morning to 5 p.m. in the evening. Monday, Wednesday, Friday only, because we use Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday to do production and installation of product based on our staff strength. If you want to reach us on YouTube, search videos of Brightence on YouTube. You will see videos of what we've been doing. All practical programs done over the years is there on YouTube. Or like Brightence Electronics Company Facebook page, you will get more details. If you want to give us a call, the phone numbers have been on the screen. Or you call me directly on 080 0894-627-94. Thank you.
Okay, that's the much you can take here, Dr. Brightence Ogemoyi. Thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you so much.
We wish you a great day ahead.